Here are the basic rules you need to know to enjoy watching our Ball and Play League. The batters bat as a partnership. They hit until they get out. There are 3 ways to get out. You hit the ball and it's caught before it hits the ground. You try to run with your partner and the defense gets your wicket before you enter the crease, or the bowler throws the ball and it goes into the magic hole. You are out. You do not get to bat again that inning. There are 3 ways to score runs in Ball and Play. 1, you run back and forth with your partner, and every time you do it, you successfully score 1 run. You hit either wall in front of you or behind you, and that's automatically 4 runs, or you hit a 6 runs, which is over the home run shelf and the black wall ahead of you. There's a lot of other rules. You'll pick it up. You're very smart. You have an open mind. You're going to be attentive. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the playoffs. Regular season is over. It's the semifinals here in the Captain's League Ball and Play Tournament, brought to you by SeatGeek. We have the 2-seed Rippers versus the 3-seed The Story. The winner of this plays the winner between me and Jolly.
Winner of this plays the Goodfellas. I'm Jolly Olive. This is an exciting first game of the playoffs.
What did I text you guys last night?
The mountain. See you at the top of the mountain.
Yeah. Hey, prepare for the quiz.
All right.
If it's in the air,
Okay.
no. Yes, running. Yes, running. If it's on the ground, please, to the good Lord Mary.
If I told you we would go 5-0 in this thing, you guys would have said, okay, Jake. If I told you we go 3-3, that's easy. The games don't even add up there.
First swing of the game, because I think in a lot of our games, we've ducked.
Yeah.
So if we hit it, the first one, 6, or if it's not, just chill. Just get the pregame jitters out.
Rob Scirocco's been like the best hitter of the tournament. I think we get him out, and I think it's a double shift that way. Like, he doesn't go oppo at all. If you're up against Rob, he basically only throws curveballs, so just watch that.
So no thoughts on the first swing, just try to hit a 6. If you hit a pop-up, unlucky, but let's not run out.
Get wickets, stay in it.
I want to win.
Let's win. Zoe's healthy as shit today. Yeah!
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. What's this about? Messy? Every story has a happy ending. Some of them.
They all have endings.
Get Rob out, we win.
Get Rob out, we win.
Story time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Story time!
Get out of here.
I didn't ruin it.
We saw him. It was a good game. Both teams kind of figured something out in their last games, what I saw. The Rippers ended the season 1-2, but they did lose a close game, which gave them 1 extra point in the standings, helped bump them up to the 2-seed, which allows them to make the call here in the coin toss.
Like a pirate Michael Jackson.
Rippers is the higher seed. You're picking the flip, okay?
Yeah.
In the air.
Yeah. Heads.
Heads, it is Ripper's choice.
We defer.
I don't think.
I don't think that's allowed.
Can't defer?
Are you allowed to defer?
Let's say no. I mean, I don't know why. Yeah, let's allow it, I guess.
Why not?
We also defer.
It's a reverse defer.
We will hit first.
I'll hit first.
Okay.
Smart move. Smart move. The Rippers have really struggled when chasing. Jack Doyle especially has struggled when
It kind of
chasing.
feels like Jake is already winning.
I think I won that.
Very well.
Already in their heads. Good sign.
Doyle thinks that they won. Well, Doyle did get what they wanted.
No.
I think the chasing team has lost most games. I don't know.
Yes.
Let's see what Jake's strategy is.
Dan, I think you're guarding the wall. Zoe, you play up a step. So if there's any grounders, you guys aren't worried about like running into each other.
So the story is going to start with Sorensen on the bump, which makes sense. He's been
Yeah.
one of the better bowlers in this tournament. He has allowed 106 runs off 54 balls delivered, which is averages 11.7 runs per over, which is 6 pitches. And that's pretty good. I think he's in the top 5.
And Jack Doyle not starting on strike, which I find pretty interesting. He's deferring to his teammates, one of which, Rob, is having a fantastic tournament at the plate.
Rob is our offensive player of the regular season,
Yes, he
officially
is.
voted on by his peers, and he won with, what, 69.2% of the vote there?
Margin. I voted for him.
I love his batting stance. Nice and quiet. He was the third-round pick for the Rippers.
Third overall pick.
Yeah, third overall pick for the Rippers. And if you look at their draft board, Jack got him number 3, Ryan Cohen with the 6th overall pick, and then got Lucas DeVersa in a trade with the breakdowns for me.
Yeah, but now those top 2 picks are on strike in their biggest game.
Yeah,
Making
and
a
that is
season.
your SeatGeek draft board.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
Here you go. Here you go.
Rob crowding the plate.
Sam.
Hits it to the square side. Jake has to run around the on-deck batters.
Good on Sam for getting out of the way there.
It's one of my favorite parts about our setup here. When like that came and clicked, I was like, oh, let's put him in play.
Yeah, right.
The fielders have to run around them. That's a good start for the story. You celebrate ones. You
Yeah.
get the best offensive player off strike.
Right.
Fine, good.
That's not good because now Jack Sorensen is only going to be able to pitch this 1 over because that's a bad ball.
And I tell you, the story have never used a third pitcher.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and he responds with a dot there. Very nice.
Did you know
That's an
that?
Interesting note. I did not know
Zoe nor Rourke have thrown a ball yet, so if they can get Jake to throw her wide, we might be seeing a debut in an elimination game.
that. Nice
There you
stop
go.
by
No
Zoe.
run. No run.
And you're talking about
That was a very
play,
interesting
Zoe.
and gentle stop by Zoe.
you talk about making
Almost like a
debut.
dog was running towards me, bopped him on the nose. look in the replay. No, stay away.
He didn't let it travel. He attacked it.
Great over by Sorensen. I know the wide hurts him because he can't be the golden bowler, but only 2
Still
runs
strong.
off 3 balls, and only 1 run off a batted ball.
Here you go, AJ.
I was kind of hoping that would like.
Oh, nice four. Ryan Cohen with a confident swing, confident nod right after the swing.
Zoe shows that was kind of a curveball. That was
Little bit.
right at him and then dropped 12-6. I thought he always got a hip on it.
Yeah, and that can happen with these balls. They're kind of funky.
Very funky. I don't know if that shows itself well
Here you go, Jack.
on camera. But they
Definitely
spin weird. You can't barrel them that easily.
No run. No run.
Okay.
So-
Rourke snakes the ball from
Nice play,
Zoe.
Dan.
Now this is where the Rippers.
Roll the Jeter highlight.
They need a big swing.
Well,
Roll the Jeter
it's a wasted
highlight.
over because you've stranded the offensive player of the year for 5 balls. Now.
They haven't been able to run. I would stay here and get Rob back up. That's
That ends the over, and that
That's
does
right.
get Rob back up. But I think on some of those earlier balls, you have to risk running. They're not going to get Rob out on the far wicket from the ball. They're going to get Cohen out, and you have to get him up. He's been the best offensive player in the tournament.
Absolutely. I mean, there's been no question. He had a massive game against my Goodfellas earlier in the tournament. In fact, the first game of the tournament.
So amazing first over from Sorensen, but he did throw the wide, which means
I would stay. Not a good swing by Rob.
I think Rob has to allow a wide to happen and get Zoe or Rourke on the mound.
I was
going to
say,
time ever. Like,
he
if Jake's
completely-
anywhere off the edge, it is worthwhile.
He bailed Jake out there for sure. That was going over.
There you
There
go.
it is.
We will see Zoe or Rourke
My bad.
on the bump for the first time in this tournament.
And you talk about debut in an elimination game. Do you remember who did that for Pinstripe Strong in the franchise tournament?
Best pitcher by economy in this league, Joe's McFly.
Joe's McFly.
And
responds
there
with a
he
six.
goes.
There it is.
And there he goes.
I get why he swung at the high pitch before, because that is where he likes it. He likes to tomahawk the pitch that's top in the zone with that choked up bat, and
Yeah.
it shoots right up.
Very Bregman-esque.
Yeah.
Or even,
But it will be nasty.
who's another really still, like Pedroia? I don't know. You know, it's very quiet but mighty.
Right.
That's another wide. It's another free run.
No harm, no foul.
At that point, when you lose the golden over, and after he hits a 6, like I don't hate trying to make him swing, but that was way too low.
Nice stop by Jake. That'll make it 8 runs on 3 balls. 2 of them from bad balls, but 2 dots.
I appreciate not running there.
Yeah.
Keep Rob up.
And you still have him in now, so you can take some hacks here. I would run here. Yeah, I would run.
Not bad because you're nearing the end of the over, and you
Yeah.
can. I would just try to manipulate getting Rob on strike. They have all 3 wickets in hand, so I would get a little risky.
They can swing big and run here.
Jake wants a wicket, and that's
He needs
kind of
one.
what I want for the Rippers, too.
Yeah.
Like, let's get new blood up here, keep Rob up.
Yes, sir.
That's another wide swung at.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, aggressive here, aggressive.
So 15 at the near end of the second over. Not a good number for the Rippers.
Go.
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, but I don't
But
love
that-
the run there. 'Cause
But
now
I
they
don't
have
like
to
the run
switch.
there at all because now Rob continues off strike. So I think,
You saw it in Ryan's face, too.
you know, we've seen this pain some teams before when your best batter just gets stranded at the far wicket.
Now, did Zoe throw a pitch in the franchise tournament?
I don't believe so.
So this is his first time ever pitching in ball and play.
Zoe didn't throw. So this is his first ever official pitch. And if I am,
Ripper's got to be patient.
they got to score 2 off wides.
Yeah.
That would have paid off, but it's risky.
You got to give credit to Zoe. That's a beautiful pitch there. That's the top of the wicket.
Those are tough. BBD gets those a lot for your team.
Right. I
They
love
need
it.
to get to 25-30 if they can here.
They need to get to 30. Go, run. Got to get Rob back up. Yep, there you go.
All right, hey, no more ones.
Surprised Jake ate that, honestly. I don't think they would have ran again on an errant throw.
Hey,
Yeah.
4 more.
But you don't want momentum. You don't want to be sloppy.
Sure. That's got to get up. There you go. How about the vertical on Dan Rourke? He almost got a hand on that one.
I would say
More, Zoe. We're having a great
I would have
end.
Rob.
Right.
You
Run until you
see
get
the
up.
next 3 balls. Don't run.
Yes, sir.
So, having a good
Look at
over.
that.
Having a good over.
Hey. 2 more. 2 more. Watch for them running. Great replay.
Rippers need a big ending here. 2 boundaries. Leave that. I like the no run by Ryan. Let Rob stay up there. Let him see the pitches. That's a high one that he took. He likes the high one, so good on him. Good discipline. There you go.
There you go. It's a nice stroke right there.
And if Rob can put up one more boundary, they cross that 30 barrier.
last
You
ball.
can live with that. It's not ideal, but you can live with it. There it is.
Hey, that's a great inning.
Hey, I like where the Rippers got to, but they need to get some wickets, and they need to get Jake Storiale out of this game.
They made no outs in that inning. So, I mean, they probably could have been a little riskier, especially in that first over. Obviously, hindsight is 20/20, but walking away with 30 after where they were is not that bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, as we've mentioned at the Open, the game, the tournament, the league is brought to you by SeatGeek. And with over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. And SeatGeek puts tickets from all over the web in one place to make buying simple and rates every ticket from 0 to 10 to make sure you're getting a good deal. Green means good, red means bad. And you know we came through for you guys. Code WAREHOUSE for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code WAREHOUSE. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. I'm going to go chat with some of the guys out there. Anything I should ask specifically?
I think I asked Rob maybe a little bit if they should have been riskier running there, try and get more
I mean,
runs.
Jack,
Okay.
if there's
like that.
one like that first one that ended up there, take the points.
Mr. Rob, Offensive Player of the Year, as voted on by your peers.
Yeah.
That first over, you got stranded over here.
Yeah.
Were you screaming on the inside saying, get me on strike?
A little bit, but I also had some confidence in Rye. I want to see him get up there and get his chance at, getting some 6s, getting some 4s. It didn't unfortunately happen, but we'll get him next inning, and we gotta just hold him here. So that's really all I'm focused on right now.
Do you feel like you're big game hunting right now with Jake? Is he the guy on this team that you guys need to get out early and not let beat you?
So a little bit, yes. I think Zoe is feeling a little better than last week. I think he's might have a big game or something like that. Hopefully we can keep him down a little bit, but we'll see.
All right, thank you. Let's go to talk to the story. Hey, Mr. Zoe, in warm-ups we saw you debut a completely new swing. Are you excited to put it into play here in a game?
Mr. Jimmy, I'm very excited to put it in the game today. That's it.
First time pitching in Ball and League game ever in your whole life. It went pretty well.
It went well. I threw it wide and I was sad, but overall it was good.
All right, good luck. Hey, have fun.
Good luck out there, man.
All right. You got Armstrong toddler mode out here.
So Jake's going to start on strike with Jack on the other side. Jack had a really good first game, had a really tough last 2 games. He said it was because he didn't get pregame swing, so maybe that's the difference today.
Let's see. Jake is one of the few offensive players that have scored double-digit runs in 3 different appearances. So if you look at his game log, where do we have that? Right here. After this pitch. Right back at Sirocco. A little slider from Sirocco. If you look at Jake's game log, he went 9 off 7, 1 off 1, and then he really picked it up, found it 12 off 6, 34 off 11, 13 off 8. So he has put up a ton of runs, and he also has seen a ton of pitches.
Right. And he's actually one of the 4 players that got votes for best offensive player. He tied for 3rd with me.
Wow.
Amazing over. Amazing over. So far.
Sirocco, 0 runs off 3 good balls thus far. Slow start for Jake, but
Scoreboard.
you find the back wall a couple times and you can really change things. Another dot there.
Okay. I mean, you talk about winning the over.
Highlight reel.
A couple boundaries here, you can still balance it out, but Jake needs to make it happen. That's up. Oh. A little bit of miscommunication by the Rippers, maybe? That was a ball that could have been caught.
I'm surprised that didn't get
I
caught.
had a bad read on that ball, I think.
Doyle says he had a bad read on it. He thinks. I think we can confirm. It wasn't the best
It's like
read.
a weird bounce off the ceiling. Not
I also think Diversa, he's new to the ceiling game. You just got to go to that
Right,
going
yeah.
crowd,
Attack
play
it.
a little hot potato.
Zoot, riot.
So 1 run on 5 pitches against Rob.
And another dot.
And that's the inning. Or that's the over, excuse me.
Yeah, Jake's back up. Sorensen doesn't get out. He has been ducked twice in this
That's
league.
quite literally the only thing that we needed to stay in the game. Was that. So great for us.
I'm going to start swinging bigger, I guess. And I think get a little aggressive. Yeah.
So no outs made, but this has to be a massive over for them. I would keep Rob on, too. I wouldn't take him off.
Oh, yeah, keep the pressure on. And they do. They stick with Rob. The Rippers, another team where I don't think you want to see a third bowler.
There you go.
There it is. Jake finds the boundary for 6. That was going to be a wide, too. I think it was low.
But
Let's see a
Jake
little,
needs to attack low.
Let's see a replay of this swing, because he is the tippy-toed prince. But that was low, so I don't know if he went tippy-toes. No. Grounded himself. Nice swing. They're going no keeper.
Yeah, Ryan in the silly zone. But, I mean, why not? They haven't been able to square up Rob.
There he goes, another 6.
Just like that, the Story are back in this game.
And maybe we're wrong. And maybe this is why you should have brought in a second pitcher in Doyle so Jake doesn't get comfy against the guy.
Jack is allowing his teammates to shine this game. It's the first time that it's kind of come back to bite him. What do we say? You can still win the over, even if it doesn't start your way.
Yep, you just got to be able to hit 6s and 4s.
Yeah, and it goes the other way, too. If Rob can find it again, a couple dots, it's not a bad spot. There it is.
Rob seems to be throwing a little like cutter slider type thing, which is actually his natural hand. I naturally pronate. He naturally, whatever the hell that's called.
And that's an out.
Catches the roof of the wall, and Doyle hangs with it.
I wasn't hot by any means.
Okay, so Jake contributes 2 6s, but then gets out halfway through this inning.
It might be a little blessing because Zoe is putting a new swing.
Right? You want to see it.
Here you go, Zoe.
And
That
now,
is a warehouse catch.
this is kind of turned around. Rob has really turned this over around. 12 runs, but we're 1 pitch away.
And collected the biggest wicket. Jake was getting hot.
Got to stop that. Okay.
And that puts Zoe right back on strike, and we go into the last over.
Here you go, Jack.
Zoe hasn't had a lot of success in the regular season. His 3 of his first 4 appearances, he went 0 for 1. But he did have some runs later on, and it was off Jack. He got 8 runs. 8 runs off 4 balls, but that's not going to do it. That's another duck for Zoe.
Yeah.
0 runs off 2 balls. Ends the inning, and, man, the Rippers getting a 30. It looked like the Rippers were not going to hit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they got double the runs.
Might be a quiet game. And, I mean, you talk about the best offensive player hanging out on the side that allowed 14 runs in 2 overs. And now you still have Jack Doyle in your back pocket. Rippers are in a good spot.
There you go. That finds the wall.
Dan Rourke losing his footing a little bit.
Sirocco was kind of, I don't know if if that got away from him. Like when you play that corner, usually you hug that corner. I don't know.
If he throws a ball, take it. That's a free point. But that's a perfect swing. Perfect swing.
This ball is no longer circle. It's no longer circle.
Yeah, that is something. The ball, like cricket, changes its shape. Oh.
Oh. It's become something of a Jack Doyle signature, that bobble it up, stay alive catch, and he does it again.
Get to the spot and play hot potato a little bit. Wow.
What a
Look
play.
at this. Off the right hand again, and then gathers it before falling.
I love Rob celebrating before he even locked up the catch because he just knew.
That ends that. Wow.
Look at this. Look at Rob.
I'm going to go talk to some of these guys. You tell them about the king of the drafts.
Oh, I can totally do that. Yeah, I mean, because this is also helped out in part by the DraftKings Sportsbook. We want to give them a big shout out, and thanks to our great ball and play sponsor. We love DraftKings, and when football is hot in the streets like it is right now, our DraftKings accounts, they're very active. We like to get in on the fun, and if you want to get in on the playoff football action, they have an amazing offer for you right now. New customers use our promo code WAREHOUSE when you sign up, bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. And if sports betting is not yet available in your state, do not worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and still have a shot to win cash prizes, so you can still get in on all the action. Download the DraftKings app now. It's easy to use. It's free to download. Use our promo code WAREHOUSE when you sign up. Bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That is promo code WAREHOUSE only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Thank you to them. Let's pass it over to Jimmy.
Jack Doyle, captain of the Rippers. 3 ceiling balls went your way. The first one we heard you say, I think I got a bad read on that. Yeah. The next 2 you were able to gather up. Make any changes?
I think I was just cold, so my first step was a little slow, and I was going way too in. So your first step always back and put your hands up and make it clap.
You didn't start yourself with the first inning. Now you're starting here in the second inning. How do you feel?
Good. I think we didn't score a lot of runs, but now we're going to try to.
You held them to 18, though.
That was the only possible thing that would have worked for us, so that was great by our team.
Do you have a target in mind?
Back wall.
No, for runs. You're at 30. Do you have one that you think is 93 total, so 63 more, and that's math.
Good math.
Jake. Jack Doyle said that his target is to get to 93 runs total, 63. Do you find that as a compliment that he thinks they need that many to hold you down?
Yes, and he's a big aim for the moon and you might land on the stars. Or is it aim for the stars, you might land on the moon? Because in the moon closer.
I'm out on space. I don't really care about it, but
if we do what we did last inning, we'll win the game. Not hitting wise. Brian Windhorst.
Heard it here first.
Hey, let's go, boys.
What'd you gather from those interviews?
I think the Rippers are right now feeling good because 10 minutes ago they thought they were doomed.
Yeah.
And, the Breakdowns had a game like that against you guys? Or no, it was against, I forget who it was against, where we were like, shit, we suck. And then all of a sudden, we were in it.
Oh, my goodness, Dan. Oh.
And first pitch duck for Doyle.
How many times has Doyle done that? I feel like it's happened a ton.
That is Doyle's 3rd duck of the league, but he also has gone 1 for 1, so it's his 4th time scoring less than 2 runs. And it's his. Oh man, Doyle's really having a tough go with the bat, man.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Probably have like 7 total runs. And Rob has like 1 million.
1, 2, 3, 5.
It's his 6th time scoring 5 runs or less.
Hey, this is bad on me.
Out of 7.
Did you notice that Lucas DeVersa is on strike and not Ryan Cohen?
Here you go, Jack.
Oh, I see. Because they ended the
Strikes,
inning. That's my
baby,
mistake.
strikes.
Yeah, they ended the inning.
Forgot about that rule.
Oh my
my
goodness!
God.
Oh, imagine! Can you imagine if Jake kicked that up in the air to Sorensen?
Oh my goodness!
I need to see this.
I don't know.
It's a tough bounce to get a read on. Oh, he was there! Oh my
That hit you in the
God.
leg first?
Yeah.
Amazing. And also,
man.
They ran on that?
They ran on that.
Right?
3 years varsity soccer. But that was because a kid who was a senior got really sick.
Is he okay?
He's okay now.
Okay, cool. You can't just leave with that.
This is mono.
Okay.
Scary start for the
Hey, here we
Rippers.
go.
DeVersa needs to hold steady.
Yeah. So that was the problem.
I'll go figure this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's beads on the field. There's a bead.
Hey guys, what happened? What's going on?
He dropped his Yankee bracelet.
It's a nice bracelet. It's a Yankees bracelet. Nothing weird.
Give the beads to Sam.
I'm gonna
Trying to.
Sam, make it into an even better bracelet.
Whoever puts them back.
You can literally bring this to my daughter.
You think maybe whoever wins the game gets to keep the bracelet?
My great grandmother gave it to me.
That's not what he
I don't think so. I think that was a lie. Hey, no pressure, but it's up on a good amount.
His great grandmother did not give him that bracelet.
No, I believe that's what Lou said in
That's
Blitzball
what
Battle
Lou
3
said.
when we had to take his necklet off.
It's a good lie by Rourke.
They ran there.
They did.
And they get the run, but get Sirocco. Get Sirocco to see 18 balls,
I know.
and that's your best shot at winning.
Run
Run again,
get
run
there.
again.
There you
That's
go.
good.
That's fine.
1 run, you put Rob back on strike.
Just 2 runs in this over so far for the Rippers.
Hey, you see this in
go, AJ.
actual cricket leagues, and you saw this in ball and play.
Yes, sir.
Nice play.
The term they say a lot is that batting wins
Here you go, Jack.
regular season
Right.
and pitching wins championships because the pressure just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and the scores get lower.
But does Rob Sirocco feel that pressure? That is the question. That's allowed for.
I don't know. I don't think maybe a little bit. I mean,
Hey,
he
one
has
more.
a nice stroke, so he just got to trust
One more.
himself.
Oh, yeah.
Offensive Player of the Year for the 3 games regular season. That is 2 back-to-back very, very similar shots.
Important storyline, though. Jack does get a golden ball.
No, I think you keep throwing. I think the hitters.
and now Zoe doesn't have to
yeah,
pitch.
yeah, and you had a golden inning.
Lucas, the Rorschach test.
I like this.
I think Jake has said inning instead of over
out.
every time.
I do that too.
You do that too?
This baseball brain. Confident trot by Jake, though. It's a good
Go,
over.
You got to think of the over as like an at-bat for the pitcher.
10 runs in that over.
Cool.
That's not.
I don't know what was the miscue on that. That was like a slow swing and a slow pitch.
I think it was like a looper. Yeah, it crashes down a little bit.
Rourke jumping in the ready position.
That's up. Okay. Oh, he's out. That's close. I don't know.
think
Is his
so.
bat down? I saw his bat
I
in
do
the
love
air.
how Rourke yells.
Yeah.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
Let's see the replay here. With my eyes, I thought he was over the line, so we'll see if he's grounded.
Is his bat down?
Slow it.
His bat's up.
No, right there he's down.
That's down?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That
he's good.
bat bounce?
It bounced, but I think
Is
he's
that a
good.
bouncy bat?
No, right there he's down. He's down right there.
Yeah, he's down.
Yeah, right there the bat's down. And then when Luke hits it, the bat's down. He's kind of like leaning on it.
Rourke in the background.
This game's just weird. I'm not really sure how to coach this game.
Well, I mean,
Hey, here you go, AJ.
Rob Sirocco back on strike
Here
now,
you go,
so I guess
kid. Here you go, kid.
not a bad result.
They do have the momentum. They won the first inning by whatever, 16 runs or something like that.
Right. But I mean, they can easily make this like a 40-point, 50-run lead. You know? That's low.
That
That's
helps.
low.
Right now it's 23 runs they're up by. I think you'd want to get it to 50 if you
Yeah,
can.
it's completely feasible. You got half this inning left. That's leg, right? That's leg.
Leg.
That's leg, definitely.
Here you go,
Wait,
Jack.
Can you watch Rourke get in ready position for me next time?
Okay.
Another free run. They can't afford to be doing that.
Rourke saying no.
Wait, watch. Just watch Rourke.
Okay, I'm
watch
watching.
Rourke.
I'm watching. Staring
And
daggers. Though.
wait for it. Wait for it. Did you yell sloop whoopity?
Whoop sloopity.
Oh, different guy. That's
They're
one
not
of our
brothers
players from the video game.
They're cousins.
Rob having a
go,
nice
Jack.
nice over
Rob
here.
having a nice season. That's up.
Come down.
They're coming back. I don't. You
I
know,
love the slide from Rob. They're stylish.
it's not a bad run by Lucas because now you guarantee, as long as it stay, that Rob will get up again.
I mean, Rob Sirocco now 34 runs off 16 balls faced. Once again, slowly but steadily doing exactly what he did and just crushing it. That's very good for this league, for the rest of this game.
And every other player combined has 26 runs on both teams.
On both teams.
And Rob has 34.
So he's out-hit every other batter.
Every player on the field.
And that's why I think you just get him back up.
Yep.
Run.
No. Run again.
No, keep Rob up. Oh,
They're
I
about to
see.
switch.
Last ball of the over.
They didn't realize.
This game's under protest. If we lose. That's a losing mentality.
Diversa with a big 6.
Talk to me nice.
When he gets that tomahawk chop swing right, it works, man. It works.
Diversa hasn't seen a lot of balls, but his strike rate for the league isn't that bad.
Yeah, like he's going to end with a pretty good number, I think. That's 4.
That is edge to the back wall for 4. I do love that we have that rule. It does echo cricket.
I love the rule. I feel like we haven't seen it a lot except for big moments.
Yeah. Well, no, because I did it once or twice in like the first over, but it's painful.
I'm blocking that out. That's a dot.
It feels like a big moment when it happens because it's just such a change.
Good response by Jake.
So they're up there. They have a 41-run lead here. We said we wanted 50. They have 3 more good balls to get there.
Now I still want to get Rob up here if I can. That's up. Yeah, you run there.
All right, so Rob's up to see the last 2 balls of the inning.
And he can make him hurt.
And they have a 42-run lead. So if Rob finds the wall twice here, that really helps. They're in a good spot anyway.
Diversa contributes 11 runs on 4 balls. That's a massive win for the Rippers.
Oh, Jake gets him with the slow curve for a dot, and now you need to hit the boundary.
If Jake can find a 1 or a dot here, that's a massive swing for the story.
It's slow.
And that's going to be 1 out, maybe.
0.
I think he's
That's
out.
a dot ball to end it. And okay,
Strong finish.
but it is still a big lead. Like the Rippers still have, because I believe. Oh, actually, Jake got out, so Jake gets to start on strike. That's pretty nice.
They're going to need 14 and over.
Oh, speaking of Jake Storiale and the story, check out this show.
Do you like sports? Why don't you come over to the Wake and Jake YouTube channel or podcast app and come watch me talk about sports. BBD produces it. We have a lot of fun there. There's baseball, there's football, there's whatever the hot event is, even this sport. It's a home run over at Wake and Jake.
Hey, quick math, top of my head. It's around 14 an inning, which is around 3.43728 and over.
I mean, I think what's going to happen is we're going to have like 12 an inning, and then we're going to have the big inning. So I don't know if that's the first, but we're going to have like a 20 inning that's going to change the whole tone.
How are you going to treat wides and balls? Do you want to try and force them to use a third bowler?
We don't need too early, not at all. Yeah, we'd love if Rob bounces one, because he's tough to hit. He's good. He's good.
Good luck.
I was like, okay, I'll run.
Yeah. This game's under protest if we lose.
Diversa, you just scored 11 runs off 4 or 5 balls or something like that. Really helped your team get to the edge where I think you guys should feel comfortable right now. Not too comfortable, but how'd you feel hitting up there?
Felt good. I've never really bat in this warehouse before, so like it's good to make some good contact. The 4 was obviously on purpose. Like I knew I was going to do that, but felt good. I want to get back up, even though this game's going to be over in a few pitches.
Jack Doyle, another duck for you. In In 7 appearances, you've scored 5 or less runs 6 times.
Duck Hunt Doyle, they're calling me.
You got to catch some balls, and then people will forget about it.
We're running a defense team except Rob.
Rob and the Rippers, they're calling this team.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, have fun, most importantly. Like Jesse and the Rippers. Yes. Ripper Rob. Good luck, Zoe. I'm full house. That's what, I don't know if you heard that at the end. Striker said, I'm full house.
Jake called it inning again, by the way. I wanted you to call him out on it. Hey, so this is a big moment. This is for the championship.
The first over here kind of, I think, is going to let us know. Is this nothing?
I don't know.
And is it already locked up?
They might play it safe. Oh, get up. Nice. Good start for Jake.
Oh, good.
Look at the swing he takes here.
Rob and the Rippers.
Rob and the Rippers, people are saying. Has a good ring to it.
They're again going no keeper because they have such accurate pitching. Jake might be locked, Jolly.
You never know. I mean, 8 is a really good starting point. Like, I thought they might have finished this over with 8. So, I mean, let's see. Oh, and a great take.
That's the pressure. Jake hits the boundary twice. Rob tries to go a little more cute with it.
Yep.
Ends up being a free run, and now he can't pitch.
Stay. You don't need
I love
to run
that.
there. Don't need to.
Keep Jake up there.
You're on pace to put up 16 this over. That is fine. Keep him up there. Jake's got to get halfway through this inning at least. Leave. Yep. I mean, Rob can afford to get cute now because he knows this is it for him.
Yeah, I do feel like once you break the seal there, you are a little looser, and then it leads to more wides. Wow, what an over from Jake Storiale. Holy
Right now he
moly.
has 16 by himself on 4 balls.
I mean, yeah, Jake now has 21 runs off 12 deliveries. Oh, that's pitching. Sorry, over here. 27 runs off 14 balls faced. And how many this? I mean,
This
16,
he has 16
17, 18?
right now.
Wow. But with the 2 wides, it's 18, and now it's 22, right?
It's a clean 20.
Clean 20
they
with
started
the wides?
18. Yep, with the
Okay.
wides. With the
20
wides.
runs. And I told you this over was going to dictate we have the game or we have a blowout, and
We
Jake is
most
turning this
certainly
into
do.
a game.
That's 4! That's 4! Wow!
He was trying to bunt
Yeah.
just so he could stay on strike. They could go for 1, and he starts the next over. Now, I think they'd take that exchange. Zoe
Yeah.
starts on strike, but they got 4 out of it, and that is the Rippers not having a keeper. I don't know if he blocks that if he's playing keeper position.
He definitely has a better shot there.
Yeah.
That's the first time the Story have exploited it. They get through the over without an out.
I think swing. Okay. Swing.
Zoe's asking.
Or whatever you're feeling. Whatever you're feeling.
I like that.
Zoe's asking, should I just
Also,
bunt to
like,
get you back up?
again, if he throws a wide, they got to throw a pitcher that hasn't, like, thrown.
Yeah.
So, like.
Be ready to run.
Yeah.
I think the Rippers are, or I think the Story's in a really good spot.
I think so too. I think they have a good strategy brain right now.
I hurt my knee like pretty bad.
Jack Doyle's got to be the captain of this team right now.
I think if you're looking for someone to be selfless and get the hot hand back on, Zoe's that guy. So Jake's giving him the green light.
You can't, yeah.
There's
can't.
1 dot.
I got you. Good swing.
It is a good swing. Good play by Jack.
Doyle needs to be accurate. They can't afford to throw a third.
Oh, no.
Beauty.
Oh, and now we're
Yeah,
going to see
go.
Diversa or Cohen
I
come
think
into
it's
this
gonna be
game.
Cohen.
And I think the betting odds just went wonky in the Story's favor.
Good take by Zoe.
That's
an
out.
though.
And that keeps Jake Strand. Oh, don't break the bat, so don't break the bat, so I hate when people do that.
That out changes things for me,
I mean, he did-
especially.
We gotta keep Jake off strike.
Yeah.
Keep Jake off strike 2 more outs. Hey, let's dive at everything.
Look at that tent.
That's why I always take it out of my hat.
Yeah.
I throw my hat against him. I'm not upset about showing emotion or like, oh my
no.
goodness. And this
My.
is looking a little bit like how hook line beat Pinstripe Strong in the Ball and Play Championship.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
And here comes a team meeting by Jake.
You gotta get Jake on strike.
Danny, I think I need you to bunt.
Bunt?
Yeah.
Got it.
I would hit it over to Sam.
I think if he throws away. And book it?
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
How confident do you feel bowling?
Mildly. I didn't throw any balls.
Doyle is done after this over. Realistically, they could always just like keep Dan there, ensure that Jake switches and faces new pitcher, but I think they wanted to bunt.
Oh, Dan.
He's going. Okay.
If I was the Rippers, I would have had all the fielders crowd Rourke to make him feel so uncomfortable. And now Jake just needs to see every ball and swing big and never run.
Well, they have to run.
Just to change strike.
Yes. That's not going to do it. Oh. Good save.
There's a dot.
This is going to be a photo finish, I think.
Last ball.
You got to run.
Get it out. Just get it out.
They got 20 in the first, 6 in the second with 2 wickets.
Anyone happen to see if Rourke's taking a lead?
Oh, yeah. What?
Anyone happen to see Rourke's taking a lead?
No, he was standing back here at first.
That would be devastating if it ends on that.
They might not be friends after that. No, he doesn't. Stop by Ryan. Okay.
That's just what they wanted to do. They get the 1 run, and now it's going to be Jake versus a new pitcher. We'll look at a replay. I believe that hit the bat and just kind of rolled around.
Yeah.
So there.
That's the bat, yeah. I think. I don't think it hit the wicket.
It hit the bat.
I don't think it did. Not that I can see. I don't think because it never really changes.
No, in live time it hit the bat. Yeah.
They're gonna. I think Cohen's probably gonna throw. He threw once and he was super wild.
Yes.
So.
Jake, this is all you, man.
Let's go.
Just
And
15
you.
runs. And you.
I'm ready.
Go, Dan.
Let's go.
Lock it in, boys. Hey, story
Let's
on
go.
3.
1, 2, 3, story.
Very interesting. Ryan Cohen has pitched once and it was disastrous. Cohen has averaged 24 runs per over. That would give the Story the lead.
Jake needs 16 to send his team to the championship.
Cohen gave them, he threw 11 wide balls in the regular season, which led to 14 extra runs.
I mean, wides aren't even that killer, honestly. Wait, what was that?
Here we go. This is everything. 1 pop-up, the Rippers advance. That might get there. It does, and the ref gets in the way. Oh, that'll be talked about.
Part of the field.
Part of the field. It happened to us, too.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
That's an early 4. Puts them on a great pace.
Here's the replay.
Oh, Luke should have went back.
Luke should have went back.
Luke on Luke.
And he's getting serenaded with booze. That's tough. Tough life for an up. It's a thankless job. Yeah.
I don't understand the strategy.
You can't afford lines here. I get that he's trying to go for like a kooky dot. He's hit it before, but...
There you go. But you need an out. If you let Jake see all these pitches, I think he's gonna win the game. I don't know. I don't know. This is very interesting.
10 runs on 4 is certainly doable for both sides. That's a dot! That's a dot!
And now it swings back.
Oh, what a game.
Oh my goodness. What a game! What a game. They have to know the situation, too, when it comes down to it. That's up. I don't know, Ryan. I think just keep throwing that fastball, right?
Yeah.
You're letting it back in.
Just let him swing it.
That's up!
That's
They
one.
run!
Push it for 2.
No.
Oh, they got 1 out left. That would.
No, they can't. I'm surprised they ran in the first place. Rourke is going to need 2 4s.
Let's
They
go.
should have run.
Hey,
Get out.
Hey.
Yep.
If it's a ball, I'm gonna run.
Okay.
Okay?
That means
Because
I-
I've got to beat it there.
Right.
And then you got to beat it there.
Right.
Okay? But hey, line drives. Let's go. You got this, bro.
What a
Smart play by Jake. You need to take a wide and turn it into a 2, and then Jake's up.
It's coming down to Mr. Irrelevant.
Oh, I like that.
The last 2 pitches of their season,
You
potentially.
can't throw a wide here if you're Cohen.
That's wide. Yeah, go. Wow! And that's 2 runs.
And you can't.
You can't. I would not have thrown that curve there.
I think he's just lobbing it. And now Jake can win it with a 6, and he's got 2 chances.
He can tie it. There's 6.
And there it is.
Game's tied.
And the story
Game's tied.
ties it with 1 ball left. Wow.
Oh my! Have we ever been in a situation like this?
No.
Jake Storiale, ice in his veins, brings his team back from the brink.
Yeah, Jake got locked in. You could see it.
Any contact, be ready to sprint your ass.
Got it. Yep. I'm also very impressed with his captaining.
So we need to prevent them from getting a 1.
Yeah.
So whoever gets the ball, we might need to make a throw. We can't just stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
So, and here, check, because we don't want to hit the wrong wicket. So if he's running here, you might have to fire it here.
That's why it was Jake was tripped.
Yeah.
Jim, for me, it comes back to that wide ball. With Dan up. No, but with Dan Rourke up,
yeah.
and you invite Jake back to the plate. This is it. This
Jake
is
puts
everything.
this in play. I don't see. There you go. And the Story have won, and Jake Storiale is the story. Jake Storiale put the team on his back, Jolly. He ends with 51 runs off of 24 balls faced. Wow. Jack Sorensen collected 1 wicket, and Jake also had a decent economy on the bump. What a game.
That was the Jake game right there. You talk about a guy that essentially traded down in the draft and is now in the championship of the exact game that he traded down in.
Guarantees himself 3 points minimum in the Captain's League points table.
Wow.
If he wins the championship, he gets 5. Next up, it's me versus you in the same situation. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you to SeatGeek and DraftKings and all our sponsors. And congratulations to Jake the Story. Should I go talk to him?
Maybe.
He's going crazy. I'll go ask him a question or two.
Okay, I'm tired now.
Jake, 51 runs in that game for you, and I'm just as impressed with your strategic captaincy as your ability on the field. How's it feel?
Feels good. It feels good. I mean, we knew against that team if we could get some wides, it'd be huge. Rob and Jack, that first inning, man, I got to see what those guys play and play. You know?
Zoe DeMalia.
I just swing the bat.
Zoe, you're upset a little bit, but I got to tell you, your wide that you took off Doyle changed the whole trajectory of the game, probably the pivot point of the game. So it's a good take by you.
The fact that my bunt is the hardest I've hit a ball this whole tournament. You know how mad that makes me? I'm just trying to touch it, and I end up popping to the back wall.
It's a funky ball.
Sport's wild.
All right, come back. Come back next game. Me versus Jolly. See ya.